Taurus, welcome to your bonus eclipse reading. I am Lolo Moon and I am here to give you your message. I'm still working on the rest of the zodiacs if you are wondering. Just, I don't know, just be patient with me as I'm working through my fatigue that I've been dealing with for this past year. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started for you, Taurus. We're going to see what's going on for you for the eclipse, because even though the eclipse was in Aries, the North Node is still in Taurus, and it was at 29 degrees of Aries, and which is the last degree. Sorry, I'm making a mess of the cards. And yeah, so, honestly, Taurus, you're definitely still could be very effective because the North Nodes of the moon are still in Taurus. So, okay, let's go ahead and dive in for you, Taurus. This is like not staying straight today. Okay, anyway, spirit guides, guardian angels, higher selves, we're going to use this stack. What messages do you have for Taurus for the eclipse? The new moon solar eclipse in Aries. Let's see. All right, we're just going to pull from the top because they're not shuffling out. So we have the Tower. Oh my gosh, the Tower and the King of Pentacles. All right, so I mean, there could definitely be some sudden news around finances. I don't know why these are crooked. Sudden news around finances, finding out some information. This one wanted to come out too. 10 of Swords is on the bottom of the deck. Interesting. So it could be some sudden news around finances, Taurus. I got to be honest with you. However, I also feel with this Tower and this King of Pentacles that like there's actually like it could be a sudden increase in your income too. Let's see what the what's under the 10 of Swords. The 5 of Wands, the 2 of Wands, the 8 of Swords, and the King of Cups. So it kind of looks to me like, Taurus, like whatever happens for you in the next, couple of weeks before the next eclipse, or even in the next 6 months, I feel like what you're going to do is you're going to be sort of reflecting on, am I going to allow this to keep me back or to hold me back? Or am I going to just move forward? You have the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck here. All right, Spirit, tell me about the Tower. The Judgment card. Yeah. Okay, sorry, I wanted to get my pointer here and I had to take my inhaler. Okay. Anyway, so the Tower card and the Judgment. I mean, you're very aware of things now. Like you're seeing the bigger picture. Okay, and it's a very sudden realization that happens for you. King of Pentacles. The Empress. But I don't know, it's good. Like it's a good thing though, because you have the King of Pentacles and the Empress here. It's like whatever's going on for you in your life right now isn't stopping your abundance. I mean, if anything, it's propelling you forward towards it. I mean, and I also feel like maybe you're kind of at odds with yourself here. Like maybe you feel like you've put in a lot, you've invested a lot, you've worked a lot, you've worked really hard, and you're looking around and you're just kind of like, okay, like kind of humdrum, like, yeah, I mean, I've gotten this far, but I definitely, want more from my life. That kind of thing. The Ace of Swords, like, gosh, you have so many cards of just like realizations here. But this Ace of Cups here, it's kind of like the peace offering. Like it's like the thing that the universe is giving you, especially next to the Empress. Like it's the thing that the universe is giving you that is like kind of like this beautiful surprise, that's going to help lift you out of a situation. Look, I kind of want to keep, I'm like, I want to get another deck. Okay, tell me more about the Tower. I want to know a little bit more. the Chariot. Alright, so this definitely could have to do with your home life. You know what I mean? It could have to do with... I keep checking the cards. It could have to do with your home life. This kind of did come out in reverse, though, this Ten of Pentacles. And maybe it's just like a worry of not having enough, because you have the Nine of Swords here, which is the card of worrying. But I also get the sense that, like, maybe you unnecessarily worry because really it's kind of like the universe has got you, and you really kind of need to see that. Because, I mean, I feel like you're going to have like this sudden opportunity to move forward in your life in whatever area this is in. And you're just going to kind of like, you're overcoming this. I mean, this could be a betrayal. This could be a fight with somebody. This could be just, honestly, the Ten of Swords is like ruin, right? It's like, and that could be in any place in your life. I mean, for example, for me, like I dealt with a lot of like health challenges this past year. And I felt like the traditional image of the, you know, the image of the traditional Rider-Waite, where the Rider-Waite with the person has like 10 swords in their back. Like it was like that, you know, it was just, I just beaten down, and like, I just, you know, I was fatigued and tired all the time and achy, you know what I mean? And like, so, I mean, this could be in anything. It doesn't just have to mean that somebody's betrayed you. Like, it could honestly just feel like maybe the universe has betrayed you, you know? But I feel like it's just, you see how Buffy is like, this is my favorite deck, by the way. Buffy is jumping from this tower, and like, honestly, you know, she, like, it was a good thing. Like, she knew that it was a good thing. Like, it offered her a sense of freedom. You know what I mean? And so you see here, like, Judgment is like rising from the dead. Like, there's freedom here. Chariot card is also a sense of freedom. It's a sense of liberation because it's forward movement. And I do feel like you're moving towards a much more abundant time in your life. But maybe you're worried. Like, maybe you become worried because, like, you get this offer. You know, it could be something that you apply for. It could be something you have your eye on, you know, right now, or an idea that you have. And like, you get it. You get this like sort of peace offering from the universe. Like, I know you've been going through a lot. I know you've had a lot of challenges in your life, but like, guess what? Like, there's this amazing opportunity for you. And it could stress you out a little bit, maybe because of the change. Like, it's very sudden. Like, it's just a huge shift in your life. And maybe you feel like you're not ready, you know? Like, maybe you feel like, yeah, you know, I've invested a lot of time and energy and work into what I've been trying to cultivate and everything. But when the success actually comes, it's like, oh, you know, it's nail biting, right? And that's where you find you're at odds with yourself. And this is why they're kind of telling you, like, you know, right here with this Temperance card and the Star card, like, it's time to have hope and peace about this whole situation. Nine of Wands, it's time to persevere. I mean, it's time to overcome the struggles of the past. Like, you can't keep lingering here, right? You know, you can't keep moving out of your wounds. Like, they're kind of telling you it's time to move out of your healing, out of your faith, out of love, instead of like moving from a place of just like carrying around this, you know, this baggage from the past. And thinking that like your limitations, and thinking that your limitations somehow set the course of your future, because honestly they don't. And who's to say that they would, right? But that's the way our minds work. That's our subconscious, right? Like, that's just kind of how it goes sometimes. And that's what this Nine of Swords is about. Like, maybe you feel like, oh, I don't know if I can take on this opportunity because I don't have enough. Or maybe you also feel like, you know, who am I to say that I am special and that I can do things differently than anybody else, like, in my family lineage has? Like, you know what I mean? Maybe that's another message for you. I just open to growth. Expect good news in money matters, a raise or a new job offer. Right here in the center of your reading. right here in the center of your reading. I'm going to pull a career card for you, Taurus. All right, what messages do you have for Taurus, please? Stability. Look at that. And it's right on top of the King of Pentacles and the Empress. Crafter, there's something wonderful just waiting to be expressed with your hands. Think of ways to generate money that no one has ever done before, or try to do something new. And maybe maybe you have been trying so hard to do what other people do. You know, maybe you've been trying to align to a certain standard or conditioned idea, and it's just not working for you. Okay, what else do you have for Taurus? That was a lot. Arguments. Okay. And I honestly, I mean, this could be like actual arguments, or this is just this challenge within yourself that we were talking about. But it's time to explore new opportunities. Legal comes out, you know, when there's any kind of like paperwork, you know, it's just the bureaucratic crap that we have to deal with, right? Like, it really could just be that you may have to take care of some of these things. It could be applications. It could be getting your credit checked or getting your credit score, you know, where you want it. Or it could just be trying to find balance in your finances, or with your past, like maybe, I don't know, maybe you have just some, like a hiccup. You have a hiccup on your credit report, right? That could be something that you need to deal with right here. Or there's just like, maybe you need to write a letter for something to overcome like a challenge, or even a perceived challenge, right? Emotions. Don't let your emotions affect your finances. Your emotions could bring you to a halt, okay? Maybe, I mean, you could be dealing with a lot of self-doubt at this time, or whatever, and it's going to bind you. Like, it's going to bind you. Celebrate. Look at this. Celebrate and the Artist. Focus on finding the beauty in your everyday life. Look, I mean, seriously, you're creating something here, but you're going to have to overcome some conditioned idea, a standard. Okay, like, you're creating it, like, you are manifesting this into your existence, and you're going to shine like a star. I mean, it's like, and honestly, I just heard with this Ace of Swords, the truth shall set you free. So, like, so whatever this Tower is for you, this sudden realization, this truth, like, it is setting you free and helping you to move forward with that Chariot energy and move forward with confidence, right? But I feel like it's like, as soon as you start to feel confident, that's when like the emotions come up, like the subconscious wounds, whatever. And, you know, maybe your mind, you know, your self-doubt kind of talks you out of it. You know what I mean? And that's why it's going to be really important for you to be cognizant of your thoughts and what you're allowing to come through. We cannot stop our initial thoughts, but we can reframe them, right? And maybe that's important for you to really focus on reframing what's coming through your mind. And remember that you are a creator. Like, you're creating this life for yourself. And it is time to start exploring life, going on an adventure, trying something new. And trust that you're going to be stable. You have stable and celebrate. Like, honestly, and during this time period, you're going to realize that you've accomplished so much. And honestly, some of you may have like an idea, this crafter and the artist. Like, maybe you have like a really creative idea that you're working on. And this could be a confirmation that it's time to explore it. It's time to explore it. And, you know, just like, and also with making sure everything is in order. Like, maybe you just need to, this argument says make sure everything is in order and this legal. Like, you just may need to make sure that you have, you know, you're saving your money, you're being very careful. Because seriously, these days, everything is so freaking expensive. There's fees for everything, like fees galore. And, you know, there's all of this red tape for everything, you know? And you just have to kind of mind your P's and Q's. I mean, like, it just sucks. It is what it is. But, like, it's all we can really, all we can do is just be cautious. You know, it's better to be safe than sorry in some regards. So I mean, that's like Four of Pentacles energy, like keep your money close to you, that kind of thing. But like also be willing to take leaps in your life, you know, and trust the universe. Like, because I do feel like with this Star card, like you are being aligned with the right path for you and you are going to celebrate. We're doing a closing oracle message. Fate has blocked this path for you. A close friend acts on your behalf. So, I mean, this Ten of Swords right here, there could be a path that you thought that you were headed down. And with this Tower card, it's like faith kind of came in, or fate came in and kind of, you know, course corrected you, right? But it's like something happens for you where like somebody is going to step in and be helpful to you or give you an offer, maybe an offer that you just really can't refuse. Seek a union of mind and spirit. That's that Two of Swords energy that we were just talking about. Like that's the war within the self, you know, the internal conflict. Like it's time to align like where your spirit knows that you're supposed to go. And like I said, this could be with a home life. This could be with, I mean, this Four of Wands. This could even be a relationship. But I mean, this could be finances. That's why I pulled the finance cards. But either way, it's time to align your mind and your spirit, or your mind and your heart. Yes. And your last card here, authority and diplomacy. Your abilities will be enhanced on the bottom of the deck. Honeys, things are going to be looking very good for you. I mean, I feel like you just don't need to hang on to what's happened in the past. Like, I mean, honestly, and maybe it's not even like a total blockage. It could just be a pivot. Like something just a little bit different. And that's okay. Like, honestly, that's okay. Like, you know, I had a friend tell me this morning, where there's a will, there's a way. Wise leader, you are a beacon for others. See, you have the King and wise leader. I feel like they're telling you take the lead, go for it. You know, take the leap of faith, jump in, and give it a shot. Why not? Traveling lightly, it may be time to, you know, let go of some things. Like maybe you have a lot of stuff and you need to declutter, you know, make way for new abundance. Finding sanctuary right here, opening to your spiritual source. That's the star energy. Like open up and allow spirit to help you. And then you have ascending the mountain. Keep going forward. Keep persevering. Like don't let things hold you back. Like just keep moving. You are worth the fight. We all are. So that's what I have for you, Taurus. And I didn't even use this thing. I like to use my little pointer thing, but whatever. So please be sure to like and subscribe. I really appreciate all of your wonderful energy. And if you were looking for a personal session, you can do all that down below. And I will see you next time. Bye for now.